Okay, hello again and welcome back. So, as you see, we are uh, studying English, or we have been studying English from the very beginning to the advanced level. Yes, from the beginner level, intermediate level, and advanced level. Yeah, this is what I am doing, and I want to provide you with almost all the topics in English, and to be able to do them in situational dialogues. Of course, you can find videos on YouTube about all kinds of all or about all the subjects of English, but my purpose is to provide you with how to use them, and or to provide you with seeing them in situational dialogues, from simple forms to the complex forms. So, for example, after now in this video we are also going to study the causatives, and after the causatives we will start again, for example, the comparative forms, because of the importance of them. Although we have already studied the comparatives, and we will study more about them. Now, let's go on again. Let's go on studying the causatives and see them in situational dialogues. Okay, all right. Anyway, and welcome, hello, and welcome again. I hope this video will be useful for you. Okay, trip 4. Now, you know this subject, get or have something done by somebody. Yes, because of that by somebody, it is not very clear to see that it is the passive voice of causatives, but because of that by somebody, by the agent, we understand that, we feel that, at least we feel that it is the positive form, passive form of the causative voice. Okay, for example, let's see the first sentence. John will get his car fixed. Yes, John will get his car fixed, for example, by the mechanic, Faruk. Okay. Yes, this is the passive form of the causative voice. When will he get the car? When will he get the car fixed? Again, as I said, the using them in all tenses is very important. Yes. John will get his car fixed. When will he get the car fixed? He will get the car fixed tomorrow afternoon. By whom will he get the car fixed? He will get the car fixed by Faruk, mechanic Faruk. Who will not get his or her car fixed? Jakub will not get his car fixed. Yes, for example, models. Who must get the computer fixed? Your brother must get his computer fixed. Who is getting his computer fixed? Yes, fixed is fixed here, okay? It does not change in any situation. Okay. Nobody and nothing can change it because the grammar says have or get something done. Verb 3, fix, fixed verb 3 form. Okay, who has just got the computer fixed? Susan has just got the computer fixed by Faruk Usta. Mechanic Faruk. Okay. Now dialogue 1. Meral got the documents posted or mailed. Who got the Istanbul poems compiled? Rasim Bey got the Istanbul poems compiled. Okay. When will Yeliz get her thesis rewritten? She will get it rewritten tomorrow morning. Eric is getting the floor polished now. Okay, Eric is getting the floor or having the floor polished now. Who is getting the plugs fixed? Yakup Bey is getting the plugs fixed. Now, dialogue 3. The famous caricaturist is planning to get his caricatures exhibited this year by the Minister of Culture. Why is he going to get the exhibition video recorded? Recorded, yes, R is missing here. Recorded, okay? He's going, this is important for us, he's going to get the exhibition video recorded because he wants to exhibit them more than one. The famous caricaturist is planning to exhibit his caricatures this year. The famous caricaturist is planning to exhibit his caricatures this year. This is an active sentence. The famous caricaturist is planning his caricatures to be exhibited this year. This is passive. Yes, to be exhibited. To exhibit active, to be exhibited passive. The famous caricaturist is planning to get the Minister of Culture to exhibit his caricatures this year. Okay, yeah, this is causative. Serjan needs some drawings for his latest story. Yes, Serjan needs some drawings for his latest story. Can he himself draw them or will he get them drawn by someone else? I am sure Serjan will get them drawn by someone else, passive, causative. Now, this gives us the chance to use them in a large scale. Yes, subject, verb, someone to do something, that kind of verbs, okay? Because of their nature, they always get infinitive, okay? Just like want someone to do something, okay? Yes. And you have already been familiar with them, but now we recognize that, we know it again, that it is, that situation is a kind of causative. Yes. For example, get somebody to do, want somebody to do, demand somebody to do, cause somebody to do, ask, request, beg, provoke, tell somebody to do, allow, permit, expect, hope somebody to do, stimulate, motivate, incite, excite somebody to do, tempt somebody to do, disapprove form. It has a disapprove meaning. Ignite, fire, provoke somebody, a provocation for it, provoke somebody to do something, but inspire somebody to do something. These are really useful. Invite somebody to do something. Yes. Okay, instruct somebody, train somebody, teach, lead, command somebody, order somebody, authorize somebody to do something, empower somebody, entitle, enable, encourage somebody to do something, or the opposite, discourage somebody to do something, convince or not to do something, yes. Convince somebody to do something, persuade somebody to do something. These are really important. I advise you to make or to produce new sentences of your own by using them. Direct somebody to do something, and we will produce sentences now. But you also must produce your own sentences by, for example, direct somebody to do something, advise somebody to do something, recommend somebody to do something, offer somebody to do something, remind somebody to do something, urge, force, oblige somebody, press somebody, warn somebody, require somebody, need somebody to do something. For example, George gets Tony Stone to mow the lawn. Yes, George gets every month, for example. George gets simple present tense. George gets Tony Stone to mow the lawn every month. You can put gets here, wants, demands, causes, asks, requests, begs, not provokes as you know, a negative meaning. Tells, allows, permits to, okay. Stimulates, motivates Tony Stone to mow the lawn. Okay, let's take a look at the GIF first of all. Sorry, we made you wait, everybody. Yeah, we made you wait. Or we had you wait, but made is better here, of course. We had you wait, but we made you wait, everybody. Okay. The nature has always inspired me to write poems. Yes, for example, let's turn back to the GIF again. Sorry, we got you. We got you to wait. Okay, we got you to wait, everybody. Okay. We made you wait, we had you wait, but we got you to wait. Now, the nature has always inspired me to write poems. Sorry, I got you to wait, yeah? I got you to wait yesterday, or I made you to wait yesterday. I got you to wait, I made you to wait, or I had you wait yesterday. Sorry, I had you wait yesterday. Yeah, without seeing them, I studied on the sentence. Okay, sorry, I had you wait yesterday. Sorry, I made you wait. Yes, sorry, I made you wait. Connect with what happened in the past a few minutes ago, but has a connection with the present. I've made you wait. Sorry, I've made you wait. Okay, 5, I got Martin to check the wiring system in my car or of my car. What did you get Martin to do? I got Martin to fix my car. 6, Berna should encourage her kid. Encourage somebody to do something, okay? Berna should encourage, should motivate. Berna should encourage her kids to use computer. What else should she encourage her? Encourage her kids. Kids is missing here. Kid is missing here. We copy it and paste it here. What else should she encourage her kid? So she should also encourage her kid to learn English. Why should she encourage her to apply for the job? She should apply. She should apply. Her kid is a girl, so she should apply. She should encourage her to apply for the job because they need money. Okay. She stimulated you. She stimulated you to eat cabbage by starting eating some fresh cabbage. Yes. So you imitated your mother. Your mother stimulated you, motivated you to eat cabbage by starting eating some fresh cabbage. Okay. Active sentence. In fact, but this stimulates somebody to do something kind of causative. Your mother caused you to eat cabbage. Yeah. She got you to eat cabbage, but of course, this is more beautiful. She stimulated, she motivated you. Instead of saying she got you to eat, she made you eat, she had you eat. This is, do you see? This is much better. She stimulated you, she motivated you to eat cabbage by starting eating some fresh cabbage by herself. Okay, 7. Her father motivated Nezihe to read and write poems. Who stimulates her to draw pictures? Of course, her mother, always. But in the past, her father motivated Nezihe to read and write, but her mother always stimulates her to draw pictures, stimulate somebody to do something. The grapevine needs to be pruned, needs to be pruned. Okay, will you yourself prune it? Cut the unnecessary branches of it. Okay, will you yourself prune it, or do you want me to prune it? Yes, this is also positive. Okay, please, I want you to prune it if possible. Yes, I want you to prune it if possible. Who will you get? Here, yes, do you see kind of, who will you find? Yeah, who will you get to prune the roses? I will get Ahmet Bey to prune the roses. Osman Bey needs to prune the grapevine. Yes, garden, orchard, vineyard, grapevine. These are necessary words. Okay, 9. Yunus didn't cause Ekrem to fall down. Who or what caused or got him to fall down? Extreme speed got him to fall down. Okay, or extreme speed caused him to fall down. Extreme speed had him fall down. Yeah, this is also possible. Had him fall down. Extreme speed made him fall made him fall down. Insistent extreme speed. Yes, more than necessary speed. Okay, extreme speed made him fall down. The dialogue 10, my father will remind somebody to do something. My father will remind me to buy the tickets. What will your father remind you? My father will remind me to go to the library. 11, Mahmud convinced somebody, okay, to do something. Persuade somebody to do something. Mahmud convinced them to deliver the shopping to his address. Okay. They said yes. Why did Mahmud warn them to deliver them carefully? Mahmud, this part is important for us. Mahmud warned them to deliver them carefully because they are fragile. Okay. There were fragile items in the box. Who had convinced Mahmud? Who had convinced Mahmud to go that shop? Mahmud's uncle convinced him to go that job. That shop, sorry. Okay. 12. The purpose of a survey is, yes, what is the purpose of a survey? The purpose of a survey is to find out people's opinions about an issue. What's the purpose of an interview? The purpose of an interview is to find the suitable person for a job, for example. What's the purpose of an advertisement? The purpose of an advertisement is to persuade people to buy a product or to use a service. Okay. So I must advertise my videos. Okay. Okay, applicant is the person. Okay, a person who applies for the job. To find out whether some people are suitable for a job. Yes, this is the purpose of an interview. And the last one is the purpose of an advertisement. The purpose of an advertisement is to persuade people to buy a product or to use a service. So I must find ways to persuade people to use my service of talking about English or learning about English. Okay. 13, Nurten's mother persuaded him to, convinced him to iron the clothes. How did Nurten persuade her mother to do some last-minute shopping? Nurten persuaded her mother to do some last-minute shopping by smiling at her mother. 14a, persuade someone to buy a product. Persuade someone to buy a product means, yeah, stimulate someone to buy a product. Yes, also possible. Motivate someone to buy a product. Persuade someone to buy a product means make someone want, yeah, want to buy a product. Yes, stimulate, motivate someone to buy a product by giving reasons which support that buy. How else can you describe persuade somebody to buy a product? Persuade somebody to. I can describe it as convince someone to buy a product. 15. Persuade someone to buy a product means cause someone to buy a product. Yes, very nice. Cause someone to buy a product. Get someone to buy a product by giving reasons which support that buy. How else can you describe persuade someone to buy a product? Persuade your customers to come again. It says, how else can you describe persuade someone to buy a product? We can say again, convince someone to buy a product. Okay, persuade someone to buy a product means convince someone to buy a product by giving reasons which support that buy. How else can you describe persuade someone to buy a product? Let's see whether there is the answer. No answer. But yes, again, let me say, persuade someone to buy a product also means convince someone to buy a product. Or motivate someone to buy a product, stimulate someone to buy a product, or make someone want to buy a product. Harun recommends me. Harun advises me. Harun recommends me to redecorate my office this year. Okay. Do you advise me to redecorate or change my office? I advise you to redecorate your office instead of changing it. Okay, don't change your office, so please redecorate your office. Decorate your office again. Dialogue 18, our neighbor offered you to water or to irrigate, same meaning, the garden 2 times a week. Why do you require a person to do it? Why do you require a person to do it? I require a person to water that garden because I am very busy. So I need a person to water my neighbor's garden. Okay, dialogue 19. This is really interesting, I think. Okay. I can teach you to drain the reservoir. Okay, teach somebody to do something or teach somebody how to do something. I can teach you to drain the reservoir. What can you teach me? I can teach you to plant new trees around it. Okay, what does it say? I can have you learn to drain the reservoir. Yes, do you see the difference here? Teach has a verb already has a cause in it. Teach somebody means have somebody learn something. Okay. For example, Murat taught Ali English. Okay, Murat taught Ali English. What does it mean? It means that Murat had Ali learn English. Yes, Murat had Ali learn English. Murat got Ali to learn English. Means Murat taught Ali English. Okay. But of course, the word changes. Teach in itself has a causative in it. Murat is the cause. Murat taught Ali English, but Murat had Ali learn English. Okay. I can have you learn. Yes, is also possible. Instead of saying I can teach you, we can say I can have you learn. I can get you to learn. I can have you learn to drain the reservoir. Or I can have you learn to plant new trees around the reservoir. Okay, 28. Turgut requested me. Yes, Turgut requested me to arrange. Requested me, asked me, wanted me. Yes, it is. It really means wanted me politely. Turgut requested me, wanted me politely. Okay. Turgut requested me to arrange the flowers. Who demanded, again, wanted very much. Who demanded Turgut to make up a lawn, to make up a lawn in his garden? Okay, Mahmud Bey demanded Turgut to make up a lawn in his garden. Turgut arranged the flowers, active. The flowers were arranged by Turgut, passive. Turgut got me to arrange the flowers, causative. I think this is very clear. So clear. Turgut requested me to arrange the flowers, active again. Turgut requested me to arrange the flowers, but causative active. I was requested by Turgut. I was requested by Turgut to arrange the flowers, passive form. Yes, Turgut requested me. I was requested to arrange the flowers. 21, parents should empower, a beautiful word. Yes, should enable, should entitle children to buy and sell small things such as their pets, small products of their own, and their toys. Why does this opportunity empower children to take control of some activities? Because they can be a kind of practice, exercise for them. 22A, I invited Erhan to lunch to do a project on cultural activities. Why did you invite Ferhat to lunch? I invited Ferhat to lunch to talk about my last story. I am a story writer, storyteller. Okay, so this is active as you see. I invited Erhan. This is so simple past tense. I invited Erhan. Why? To do a project. Okay, I invited Erhan to lunch, to dinner, to breakfast, to do a project on cultural activities. Why did you invite Erhan to lunch? I invited him to talk about my latest story. Active. Now, active passive forms of causatives. Now, this is a little bit confusing. I can say that I see it clearly between a passive causative sentence and active causative sentence, but maybe you can see it. Yes, let's read it one by one. Roman number 1. I always say, Caner, fix my car. This is active voice, okay? I always say, Caner, fix my car. They say this is active. I always have my car fixed. Yes, they have the same message. I always say, Caner, fix my car is active. I always have my car fixed is passive. Okay. They say this is a passive voice, of course. I think, but in fact, actually, it is not very important. I think. Okay, we should know, have somebody do something, have something done. This is this. Okay. Roman number 2. I always get Caner to fix my car active. I always get my car fixed by Caner is passive. Yes, because there is by the agent, by doer of the action, I can easily say that it is passive, but it is not clear in my mind, to be honest. Okay. Do you ever have the oil poured? Do you ever have the oil poured? Don't or can't you pour even the oil in? Can't you pour active? Do you ever have the oil poured? Causative. Okay, let's go on. Roman number 3. I always make Caner fix my car. Active voice. I always make Caner fix my. Oh, this is very clear now. Yes. Passive voice. Caner is always made to fix my car by me. Okay. My car is always made to be fixed by Caner. My car is always made to be fixed by Caner. By me. I want Caner to fix my car. I always make Caner fix my car. Caner is always made to fix my car by me. Okay. Problem number 4. I always let Caner fix my car. Active. Caner is always allowed to fix my car by me. This is passive voice. My car is always allowed to be fixed by Caner. Is he always allowed to pour even the oil in it? Yes, Caner is always allowed, permitted by me to pour even the oil in it. Okay, Jasmine wanted Jack to draw a flower. Yes, Jasmine wanted, caused Jack, John, George to draw a flower. Jasmine wanted a flower to be drawn by Jack. These are important for us, okay? Jasmine wanted Jack to draw. Jasmine wanted a flower to be drawn by Jack. Jack was wanted to draw a flower by Jasmine. A flower was wanted by Jasmine to be drawn by Jack. Okay. Now, I think it will be more and more. It will get more and more clearer. Sorry, more clear. Okay. It will be more and more clear now after doing these exercises. Okay. Now, question 1. Heading is use the correct form of the given verbs. For example, wash, water, yes, bring, paint. Okay, question 1. Tuğrul is having all to blank the bicycle. Yes. Have somebody do. So wash is fixed. Okay, always verb 1. Tuğrul is having all to have somebody do something. Tuğrul is having all to wash the bicycle. Yes. Gültekin will get Aytekin. So get somebody to do something. Gültekin will get Aytekin to water the plants and flowers. 3. Cemil Bey had the boxes. With bring. Have something done. Cemil Bey had the boxes. Bring. Brought. The third form is brought. Cemil Bey had the boxes brought. Cemil Bey, but if we say Cemil Bey had Ali Usta bring the boxes. This time, bring. Have somebody do. Fatih was getting the sitting room blank. Get something done. Fatih was getting the sitting room painted while you were playing computer games in the other room. Cemile Hanım must have the floor polished. Verb 3. Canan got your brother to film the ceremony, to video the ceremony, or to shoot the ceremony are all possible. I can make my friend wash your bicycles. 8. I don't think your parents will let you ride the horse. 9. They wanted me to translate those 2 letters. 6. Permitted to rule to eat an apple a day. 11. Tuğrul will make all to carry the bags. Tuğrul should have all to take some photos. Tuğrul lets all to play with his toys. Tuğrul is going to get all to make a hospital appointment. 15. Altu is having the safety equipment maintained. Ayten always reminds Ayhan to study his lessons. Altu encourages Alper to learn mini golf. Selim's mother motivated him to be an architect. Selim's father had better convince her to move her house, who enabled Levent to organize the match. Now rewrite the sentences using causative form. Okay? For example, Songül had asked the gardener to grow lilacs or lilies, daisies, tulips, carnations, trefoils, roses, besides the fruit trees in the garden. So Songül had lilacs, lilies, daisies, tulips, carnations, trefoils, roses, besides the fruit trees in the garden. Grown, yes, had something done, grown by the gardener. Gülten, I didn't see the grow in parentheses. Okay, so I hesitated for a moment for the verb. Okay, question 2. Gülten paid Arif Bey to alter her dress for the festival. Yes, alteration. Okay, Gülten had her dress altered. Verb 3. Altered for the festival. The technicians are draining the swimming pool. They are emptying the swimming pool. The apartment house residents are having the swimming pool drained. Done. They are painting our desks. They are painting our desk at the moment. The administrative committee is having our desks painted at the moment. We must wash our carpets. We must have our carpets washed. The reports are being written. I am having the assistant write. Yes, have somebody do. The contract will be printed. I will get the secretary to print the contract. I will get the secretary to print the contract. Get somebody to do something. The florist has been arranging the flowers. I have been getting the florist. To arrange the flowers. Did Çetin Bey polish your grandmother's furniture last month? Did your grandmother get her furniture polished last month? Has Akif Bey applied for the job? Has Tülin Hanım get Akif Bey to apply for the job? Okay, our usual quiz now. Question 1. If we have enough money, I will get a decorator to get somebody to do something. B is true, to be redecorated, okay? Our neighbors will have their house, have something done. Where is verb 3? Our neighbors will have their house, our neighbors will have their house while they are on their vacation. Our neighbors will have their house, have something done. Refurnished, yes, I haven't seen. D is true. Refurnished, okay? 3, the trainer or coach made the trainees blank, make somebody do. So we got 1. Buy, yes. B is true. The trainer made the trainers buy extra books in order to improve their foreign language. 4, to my mind, some of the students' parents should make them blank because their grades are very poor, should make them work, study, D is true. Do you think I will be able to get the office equipment, get something done? Do you think I will get the office equipment? Verb 3, renewed. E is true. Renewed by tomorrow. Okay, this is the key, and it's time to increase our vocabulary, okay, to improve our vocabulary, or to build our vocabulary. Turning point is a nice expression, an important event in a person's life or career, okay, or milestone. milepost, stepping stone, also possible, such as the birth of a child, a significant decision, graduation, marriage. These are all turning points. These are all stepping stones or mileposts, milestones in a person's life. A turning point for Diana was when she was first away from home for a fortnight. What was another turning point for her? Yes, this is interesting. When she bought a bicycle, this is the subject, okay? When she bought a bicycle was, or that she bought a bicycle was another turning point for her. Okay. Or it's a turning point for each child of us. It's a turning point for each child of us was that or when he or she had their first computer. Okay, it's a turning point for each child of us was that, yes, or that he or she had their first computer was a turning point. It's a turning point for each of us. That not was is unnecessary here. Okay. That it is a turning point for each child of us that he or she had their first bicycle when he or she had his or her first bicycle, first computer. Yes. So having a computer is really a turning point, or maybe a turning point for each child. Okay, what was it? It was, yes, this is a little bit confusing, but it isn't difficult. Yes, all this part is the subject, okay? So what was it? It was it. It, when Diana was first away from home, was a turning point for her, okay? Yes, so it was a turning point for her. What is it here? When Diana, when is the conjunction here, as you see, it doesn't say, for example, when was Diana, okay? Not a question word. When Diana was first away from home was a turning point for her. What was another turning point for her? So we will start like this. Another turning point for her was when, yes, when he went abroad, for example. When Diana bought a bicycle was another turning point for her, or that Diana had her first laptop was a turning point for her, that she met a tinker, okay, was a turning point for her, or another turning point for her was that she met a tinker. What was it? It was that she met a tinker. What was it? It was when she met a tinker. Okay. It was a turning point for Halis when he got his first laptop. What was another turning point for him? It was another turning point for him when he got his first car. Or when Halis got his first job was a turning point for Halis. What was another turning point for him? When Halis got his first car was a turning point for him. Ayhan usually bothered us with his tactless remarks in the past. He is quite tactful nowadays. He is quite gentle. He is quite diplomatic nowadays. What milestone made him change? That Ayhan read, a masterpiece, made him change. Okay. To accuse versus to be accused. Okay. To accuse, active. To be accused, passive. The accuser must bring evidence about the person whom he or she accuses of crime. Should a person whom is accused of a crime also bring evidence of his or her innocence? No, the law doesn't say like this. The law, the universal law, says that the accuser has to bring evidence about the person whom he or she accuses of crime. Okay, here again, let's remember those beautiful expressions. Do you mind if I ask one more question? Or is it all right if I ask one more question? Just like saying, can I ask? Can I ask one more question? Okay, thank you for listening and watching. And I hope it was useful. I wish you a good day.